Joining us now is Tony Remington. He's Gravity Diagnostics CEO. Tony, welcome. As a Cincinnati native, I love the teaming up of a Northern Kentucky company and Cincinnati's Kroger on testing employees. How's it going? How do you ramp that up even more?
First of all, thank you for having me. And I saw the local connection. I appreciate that a lot. And that's really been our focus since day one, is how do we help the communities, hospitals, first line employees. Really in the beginning, it was the nursing homes and the ICUs. And how do we do our part to solve the problem, get everyone back to quote unquote normal. So we've actually gone from about 20 samples a day to over 9,000 on Friday. July 31st was our largest day ever. We've quadrupled our space. We've hired over 150 people and just really done everything we could to be a part of the solution.
So how is your business different than say, a Quest or a LabCorp?
It's a great question. I always, first of all, I commend the large national labs like Quest and LabCorp. I think they've done everything they can to help out during this pandemic. I think the difference is we're small and nimble and flexible. I always use the analogy of airlines where JetBlue or Southwest could come in and, pick and choose the routes they selected, where the big airlines like Delta and American had to kind of stay where they were. So we've just been really, really focused on our turnaround time and making sure that we don't overcommit our capacity. So if we take on a customer, no matter who they are, we're going to allocate that capacity to make sure their turnaround time isn't more than 48 hours. So that's really the difference between us and the big labs.
Tony, what do people have to do in order to carry out the test at home? And are you confident that they do whatever is required of them perfectly and that the results are perfectly accurate?
Yeah, I've always, since day one, I say always, it's been, 4 months, but I've always said, everyone's doing the best they can, sharing positive stories. Everyone's intent is really good. What I really like about Kroger Health is they included video telemedicine in their home testing. So if you do telemedicine with Kroger, you're actually going to get to do similar to what we're doing right now. You're going to get to see a live clinician that can help walk you through the testing, where all the other telemedicine solutions right now are not video telemedicine. So I'll pause there, but I can answer any further questions you have.
Well, I'm just curious, Tony, if you're giving advice to other companies. I mean, Kroger is trying to figure this out. Everyone's trying to figure this out as they bring employees back. Do employees have to stay home from work when they take a test and wait for the results? Because if it takes 2 days, isn't that a long time to stay home, in addition to however long they might have to stay home to get better?
Yeah, I've had conversations with every possible person, including you both. I don't have all the answers. I'm not a PhD or a doctor. I'm someone that cares and is trying to help. And I think really what it comes down to is have an algorithm that's consistent. So, social distancing, all the things we read about every day, I think are really important. And then the testing methodology and, choices you make is really up to the employer. What I see is that if you're a manufacturing plant and someone's symptomatic, they might take 2 weeks to come back to work. They might not get a test for 7 days, and you lose that productivity. So I think there is value in getting that kit to the home when someone's symptomatic, keeping them out of the public eye. If you feel symptoms, instead of going to the doctor and exposing yourself to other people, you could actually get the kit in your home. So I think there's a huge role for home testing. Again, we do all the ICUs and all the nursing homes, and that's where we prioritize our capacity. But I think the home testing has a huge role in getting America back to work and back to school and back to sports and everything else.
Tony, thanks so much for joining us.